Hello YouTube, this is Trunks9809 and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today I want to do something with a mod that's a little bit out of the box. Today I want to set up a hydroelectric dam using the mod Engineer's Toolbox. Now Engineer's Toolbox is actually a really cool mod. It adds, well, this stuff. Basically it all revolves around this block, the modular socket, which, as the name may lead you to believe, it's kind of modular. So you can choose what this block does based on the modules that you put on it. These are all the modules here. So there are a lot. Lots and lots and lots. Most of which, to be honest, I don't know how to use. I kind of messed around with this a bit in a creative world and went, you know what, that's really cool, but I don't know how to use half of them. So we are going to focus today on the hydroelectric turbine, which, if you hold down shift, as you can see, it tells you some information about it. So it will generate power when it is in a river biome. Generates 10 RF per tick, absolutely free power. You can only put it on the side of a socket, you can only have one per socket, blah 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 blah. Okay, so how do you make these? Well, the modular socket, a bucket, machine chassis, PSU, a control circuit and a vanilla chest. So PSU, there are quite a few different ways you can craft it. Same with the control circuit and the machine chassis. So you've got options there. The hydroelectric turbine is probably one of the most annoying things I've ever had to craft, simply because of these stupid weighted pressure plates. But otherwise, you know, it is fairly simple. It's just the fact that you need 6 weighted pressure plates. That is a lot of iron, believe me. The other thing that you need is, obviously we're generating power, so we need something to get the power out of this block. So there are a bunch of input and output modules. So you've got item input, item output, fluid output, energy input, energy output. So obviously we want this energy output, which is really simple, just a blank module and a gold nugget or a copper ingot. Black module is 3 glass panes, blue dye, green dye, red dye, 2 glowstone and a machine chassis, and you get 12 of those. So that's a fairly reasonable recipe. Other things that I've decided that I'll need for this build, as you can see, I came well prepared. I've got 3 stacks of energy output, 3 stacks of hydroelectric turbines, 3 stacks of modular sockets. I'm also going to use a redstone energy conduit, and I'm using tesseracts to get the power back to my base. So tesseract, for those that haven't played around with the new thermal expansion, is made from a full tesseract frame, which I'll go into in a bit how you get that. You need 4 bronze and 4 silver ingots. So this full tesseract frame, you need to use a fluid transposer, you need to get some resonant ender, and you need to fill up an empty tesseract frame. Empty tesseract frame, you need hardened glass, which is, oh, that's fused quartz. Hardened glass, which is obsidian dust and lead, and you need indium ingots and a diamond, but that's the easiest part. Indium ingots are made from this indium blend and promethium dust, which is new. The indium blend is 3 tin, 1 platinum or shiny dust, and a bucket of resonant ender, which you get from melting down ender pearls. You then smelt it in an induction smelter with this promethium dust, which is made of coal, sulphur, blaze powder and redstone, or it's produced from pyro bees, which I'm actually probably going to get into because that's really quite cool. So that is how you make a tesseract. So my little thermal expansion rig that we had down here has expanded a little bit. I've got the magma crucible, which was what I used to melt down the ender pearls. It then automatically feeds into this fluid transposer, which is what I used to fill things up. Redstone energy conduits also use the fluid transposer. It's just destabilized redstone, which is redstone melted down in a magma crucible, and it's again hardened glass or fused quartz, and electrum ingots gets you 6. So I obviously made 6 stacks. So that is what I've prepared for today. Now we need a river biome, which is quite lucky for us because there's one that runs right along the outside of our base. So we are going to head over to one of the corners, if I can remember which one it is. I think it's this one here. I actually can't tell where I am on the map. Yeah, this is the one. So I'm going to build my dam pretty much right across here. Or am I? No, because it's only... No, that's tiny. Is here any better? Oh, oh, this is a bit better. Yeah, let's do it here. This river goes right up to the end here, and over to about... What? So the river starts here and goes right the way over to the other side. So I'm going to dump down some modular sockets. So one there, one there. This is also river, 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 brushland. Okay. So it needs a water source block in front of it. So we'll break these blocks. Break this block. Actually, is that brushland or is that river? That's brushland. Okay. So our dam is basically going to go like this. Move, squid, get him away. We need to make sure that the front and back of these are both clear, because the front is going to be where the power is generated and the back is going to be where we get the power out of. So it's obviously pretty important that both of those spaces, both of those faces are clear. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a second line of these a block apart, and then put the energy conduits in between. assuming I've got enough, which I don't think I'm going to. Maybe I will. The other side will probably be a little bit smaller than this anyway, so we probably do have just enough. So there's one there? No, I don't think there is. Check here. Okay, there is one there. There's not one there. There's one there. Nope. No. So you just right click the module onto the face of the socket and it puts itself on there. Don't know how you get it back off again, but you know, I don't really foresee a need to take these off anytime soon. And yeah, they do look like little smiley faces. Apparently all these colours mean something as well. Like the little red and green and purple, grey bit, yeah, apparently they mean something. Something to do with internal storage thingies. I don't really know. I don't need them right now for this bit, so that is, yep, that's all of them. So I'm going to do this second side. Oh, that's a good point. Why didn't I do that in the first place? Not really important. Anyway, okay. So there's going to be a line of redstone energy conduits in between these, but other than that I kind of want to just replicate the same layout, just to make it easier. Digging underwater is so painful. How I keep losing this keybind. Yeah, every time I log off I seem to lose my magnet keybind. Don't know why. So that is going to be the basic outline of the dam. I'm going to cut the camera for a couple of minutes while I get everything set up, put all the modules on the inside of these, and the hydroelectric turbines are going to go on the outside of these. I'll chuck a couple on just so you can say that I've done it on camera. There you go, I've done it on camera. So I'll cut cam, I'll get all the modules put up. I'll start putting in all of the energy conduits as well, and then I'll come back when I'm getting ready to put the test racks together. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes, guys. Welcome back again, guys. So I've got the modular sockets all set up, both sides. I've got the redstone energy conduits set up down the middle, and I went back to the base and I grabbed some of this cobblestone brick stuff that I had lying around and just put a top on it so that I can wander across if need be. But now what I want to do is I want to set up the tesseract. So I'm going to go down to the very bottom. I'm going to knock out this bit of sand, and I'm going to stick, I didn't mean that, I'm going to stick the tesseract down here. So then I want to make it private to me. I don't care about redstone signal. I want it to send power, and then I will put it on channel 1, which will be called main, caps lock in, main power. Good. And then save that, activate it, and we are good to go. Now all we have to do is go back to the base, which is over here, and set something up to receive this power. Banner. So I actually want to make a redstone energy cell. Just to kind of demonstrate how you would go about it. So let me go and grab the materials, sort my inventory, grab some materials to make this, and I'll be right back. And we are back again, guys, welcome back. So I've got my inventory slightly tidied up. It's really not, but it's got stuff that I actually need to build the redstone energy cell. So to make a redstone energy cell, you basically need to make a empty redstone energy cell frame and then fill it, and then there's another little bit of crafting to go on top of that. So first of all, we will make the redstone energy frame, which is 4 electrum ingots, 4 hardened glass, and a diamond. And actually I'm going to cheat and be lazy and just do that. Then we need to fill this bad boy with 4,000 millibuckets of destabilized redstone. So I actually need a little bit more redstone. 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 redstone blocks, which is 900 millibuckets each, and 4 redstone. So what we're going to do is, apparently I'm going to get stuck on my keyboard's died. No, okay, I'm back. So in here I'm going to chuck the 4 redstone blocks, and you'll notice this starts filling up. So it's melting down the redstone block. It takes a lot of energy. And then it's dumping that down here, so we've got 900. Oh, 1800. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. guys. We're close. Okay, I'm going to throw this in. This will go a lot faster. Sweet. Throw that in there. 4,000. And now this will start filling up. There we go. Slowly, slowly. So this has now turned itself off. That'll start filling back up. And we are almost there. So this holds 10 million redstone flux, and it can input and output 2,000 per tick. So that's it filled up. It's been pulled out by this heating duct, and it is waiting for us right here. So now we'll go back upstairs quickly. We'll make this into an actual redstone energy cell. To do that, we need 3 more electrum ingots. We need a redstone conductive coil, and we need 2 lead ingots. Redstone conductance coil is just two redstone with an electrum ingot in the middle, and that is us. That is a redstone energy cell, guys. So now I'm going to pull out this other tesseract, and we're going to set this baby up. I'm going to pull apart the setup that we've got down here, so we're going to wrench it all apart. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. May as well take that all off. Break that. Replace. Yeah, why not? Let's replace all this. So I want basically our power to come in. I want it to sit, go into this energy cell, and then from there go out to the various machines. So I'm going to, I may as well remake the power grids first. Okay, so power grid is now remade. We'll then go one out, put on our cell, then we'll go up, put the tesseract on top of that. We will set this back to owner only, we'll set it up with that, we will set it up to not send any of those, and receive energy. So this is now filling up. Why is it not open? Does it only output if it's requesting? Because that should be filling up. Okay. So I need that face set as an output. Yes. Okay. So they have an input face and an output face. Right, okay. That's kind of neat. May as well. So that's confusing. I think that's the front. Okay, so that's the top. Okay, well, whatever. As long as it's filling stuff up, I don't care. So that should now be full, that's full. All the things are full. Let's just go and throw. That's full, okay. Let's go and grab some ores. Ferrous, silver. So we throw this into the pulverizer. This should then go down and then fill back up again. Well, they're all full, so I'm quite happy that's working. So, wow, that's filling up fast. Jeez, I didn't really expect it to fill up that fast just from... That's almost half full. Wow. The little gauge thing's quite cool. I do like that. So, now that we have a power supply, I figure it's probably time we start building an actual factory. I mean, this is all well and good, but we can do better. So I've excavated this corridor. It just goes back and suddenly stops. I also, while I was excavating this, found a little side passage that leads to... This was a ravine that I've kind of hollowed out and taken all of the bedrock. So I think what I'm going to do is make this the factory and have it kind of make this more circular, and then have like floors just going round, and have each type of processing on a different floor going all the way down, and probably have some sort of auto crafting system, auto ore processing, you know, the works. Down by bedrock, I want to play around with big reactors, because I've got all this yellowite ore sitting here in the ore chest, and I've never... no, this ore chest. So I've got this yellowite ore here, which we can make into uranium or yellorium dust or yellorium ingots, which we then feed into big reactors to make powers. So I figure I could start that soon. I don't really know what else to do. I've got all these bees that I should do something with, and I set up the bee house. I've just never... Oh, that's new. That's kind of cool. I updated the texture pack as well, so there's some new textures that I'm just looking at going, ooh, shiny things. So I think I'm actually going to call it there for the day, guys. This is a little bit of a shorter episode, but we've actually achieved quite a lot. So hopefully you will join me next time. As always, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. And if there is a mod that you'd like me to see cover in more detail, do feel free to comment and I will see what I can do for you. Bye bye for now, guys.